Have you ever wondered what would happen if you stopped chasing love and started assuming it was already chasing you? What if I told you they're not ignoring you, they're aching for you in silence? Would you still beg for attention, or would you rise like someone already chosen? Let me tell you a truth that most never hear. You don't need their text, their call, or their approval to know they want you. What you need is to decide that they already do. Not tomorrow, not someday now. You must act like they are secretly dying to be with you. Like every breath they take whispers your name. Like every moment away from you feels like eternity to them. You don't wait for the world to prove it, you embody it, and let the world mirror your certainty. This is not about arrogance, it's about alignment. It's not ego, it's energy. When you begin to carry yourself like the one who is already desired, the universe bends to reflect it. You walk differently. You speak differently. You stop looking for signs and become the sign. The silence doesn't shake you because deep down you know the truth. They are thinking about you, dreaming of you, craving your presence more than they'd ever admitted. Act like they're scrolling through your photos when no one's watching. Act like their heart races every time your name pops up. Act like their soul feels incomplete without yours next to it. Because when you live in the assumption of being wanted, the world has no choice but to deliver situations that confirm it. You're not faking it, you're commanding it. You're not forcing love, you're awakening it. The version of them that misses you, wants you, adores you, that version exists. And you bring it forward the moment you believe it's already real. So stop doubting, stop hesitating, stop playing small. You are magnetic. You are unforgettable. You are already loved beyond words. And now it's time to walk like it, speak like it, think like it. Because when you act like they are secretly dying to be with you, they will come running to prove you right. You don't have to hear their voice or read their message to know they want you. Your assumption is the magnet that pulls their desire into form. When you walk like you're already loved, when you think like their heart is already yours, the world starts bending to that belief. You are not waiting for proof, you are radiating confidence so deeply that the proof becomes inevitable. Assume they think about you. Assume they crave your presence, not because they said so, but because you made it true in your inner world. Every moment you stand in that assumption, something shifts in the unseen. Their energy responds to your certainty. They begin to feel what you've already decided. Love doesn't require permission to bloom, it only needs belief to awaken. And once your belief is unshakable, their behavior will reflect it like a mirror held to your soul. They feel it because you feel it first. You are not meant to chase love, you're meant to attract it. And nothing draws desire faster than quiet confidence. When you know your worth, you no longer beg for love, you become the kind of presence people crave. Stop seeking validation in their silence and start pouring belief into your own power. Confidence is not loud, it's steady, unmoved, and radiant. When you carry the energy of being wanted, people feel it even when you say nothing. Your aura changes, your posture shifts, and they begin to wonder why they can't stop thinking about you. This isn't game playing, it's truth telling through energy. When you believe they're secretly obsessed with you, their soul receives that message. Because energy is louder than words. And the moment you decide you're already chosen, the chase ends. Why? Because the one who's chased is never the one who runs. The person you want already exists in multiple versions. There's a version of them that doesn't notice you, and there's a version of them that can't stop thinking about you. You get to choose which version you bring into your experience, not through effort, but through alignment. That version who desires you deeply, it's real. It lives in the unseen, and you reach it by becoming the version of yourself that matches that outcome. You don't force them to want you, you align with the reality where they already do. Step into that timeline. Feel what it's like to be loved by them now. Talk to them in your mind. Smile as if they've already called, because when your internal state merges with that reality, the bridge of events begins to unfold. They shift, they remember, they feel something they can't explain. That's not coincidence, it's connection. It's alignment calling them home to you. What you believe they feel about you becomes the emotion they experience. You are not reacting to their silence, you are writing the script they will soon play out. Believe they miss you, believe they love you, and most of all, believe they are aching to be near you. Not because you need it to be true, but because you've chosen it. The heart communicates beyond distance, beyond logic. When you feel their love is real, they start to feel it too. You're not forcing their will, you're awakening their memory of connection. This is not imagination, it's influence at the deepest level. When your inner conviction is clear, they begin to receive the emotional impulse to reach out. They may not know why, but you do. You wrote the emotion. You lived the outcome. And now it must become their reality. Thoughts felt consistently become feelings returned. Stop begging to be seen and start acting like you're already the center of their thoughts. The more you treat yourself like someone who is chosen, the faster they begin to mirror that treatment. Acting chosen is not arrogance, it's claiming the identity that brings love to your feet. You don't need external validation when your internal knowing is solid. When you carry the energy of I'm already theirs, the chase flips. You don't have to move toward them, they feel pulled toward you. You are no longer available for lack. You are available only for love. The one who acts like the chosen is always chosen. Not because they're better, but because they stop doubting. They live in the outcome before it happens, and that energy bends reality. The person you want is responding to the version of you that knows. And when you act like it's done, it must be. They don't need to tell you how they feel, you've already decided. And when your energy speaks louder than their silence, you've already won. Walk through the world with the quiet power of someone already desired. Move like every room bends to your presence. Think like every message is on its way. Speak like love is already written into your story. You are not here to question whether they want you. You are here to claim the version where they already do. That energy will begin to haunt them in the best way. They'll think of you at random. They feel drawn to you without logic. Why? Because your certainty became the cause and their response is now the effect. Energy moves before words ever arrive. Act like you're wanted and watch how the universe confirms it. The truth is not in their voice, it's in your belief. Your love life will always mirror the story you rehearse. If you keep telling yourself they don't care, that will be your lived experience. But the moment you rewrite that script with certainty, they want you, they need you, they feel pulled to you, everything begins to change. Life isn't responding to what's real, it's responding to what you believe is real. And the strongest beliefs always win. Start narrating your life from the point of love fulfilled. Say it in your mind, they think of me all the time. Let it become a normal thought. Repetition becomes reality. You are the narrator, not the victim. You are not at their mercy, you are creating the story that they will soon remember. Your reality is a reflection of your mental conversations. Change those conversations, and you change the entire plot. Love follows belief, always. They can't resist what you radiate when your energy is whole. When you stop seeking love and become the embodiment of being loved, they feel it. They don't know why they miss you, they just do. They don't understand why your name rises up in their soul, but it does. You're not chasing them. You become the center of gravity. You are the stillness they crave in the chaos, the peace they remember in silence. When you feel irresistible, the world must follow. You are not waiting to be chosen, you are choosing yourself so powerfully that they cannot look away. You become their obsession, not through force, but through certainty. And certainty always wins. Your inner radiance has its own voice, and right now it's calling them home. You don't need them to reach out to prove your worth. You only need to stop looking for proof at all. Your knowing is stronger than their current behavior. The moment you detach from their delay and attach to your own inner truth, the chase ends. You already have their attention in the unseen. Your voice echoes in their mind. Your energy is already living in their space. All of that started the moment you stopped waiting and began deciding. This is the power few use. The power of certainty without conditions. Feel loved now. Feel wanted now, not later now. And that feeling becomes a signal they cannot ignore. Let their silence be irrelevant. Let your knowing speak louder. You are the script, not the reaction. Love doesn't wait for evidence. It flows from faith. When you stop questioning whether they'll come and start assuming they're already on the way, things shift. When you let go of needing and step into receiving, the floodgates open. Love flows most powerfully when you stop trying to earn it. You don't have to become someone else to be desired. You just need to stop doubting who you already are. You are magnetic, worthy, beautiful. You are unforgettable. Feel that truth. Walk in it. Let the vibration of that knowing carry you through every day. When you expect love, love must arrive. You're not calling them in through force, you're calling them in through being. The one who receives is always the one who believes. And you believe now. You believe they're dying to be with you. So they must. So they will. So it is. Your conviction does not require their confirmation. When you believe they are thinking of you, missing you, craving you, it becomes true in the energy field. That belief moves through space and time, reaching them in ways that bypass words. Your certainty starts to whisper in their heart, stirring memories, emotions, and unseen longings. You're not chasing validation, you're standing firm in truth. Their silence is not rejection, it's just delay catching up to your decision. Keep walking like they've already chosen you. Keep speaking like love is guaranteed. When your inner world is flooded with belief, the outer world must submit. You don't ask, you assume. You don't question, you know. And when you know, they feel it. When you know, they change. Their attraction is no longer voluntary, it's activated by your energy. You are no longer wondering what they feel. You are now the cause of what they feel. That is the shift. Stop asking how they feel about you. Instead, tell the world how they feel about you through the way you show up. When you see yourself as the one they're secretly obsessed with, your entire energy transforms. You don't need to chase, they start noticing you differently. You move like someone already loved. You speak like someone who's already enough. And that changes everything. They will feel the shift without understanding it. Something in them will awaken a memory, a dream, a desire they can't shake. That's not magic. That's alignment. You decided how the story ends, and now the characters must follow. You're not sitting around hoping. You're stepping into the version of you that already has the relationship. And they'll feel it not in your words, but in your being. Love doesn't chase, it arrives where it's welcome. And you have just built a welcome so powerful they can't resist walking through the door. You don't become magnetic by trying to be impressive. You become magnetic by being certain. Certainty doesn't scream. It doesn't beg. It simply exists with quiet power. When you believe you're already desired, you don't need to do anything extra. You don't need to overthink, overgive, or overplease. You just need to radiate the energy of being chosen. That's what pulls them in. That's what keeps them wondering why they can't stop thinking about you. It's not about games, it's about gravity. When your energy is centered in love, in confidence, in calm, you become the one they orbit around. And you don't have to lift a finger. Your stillness becomes louder than noise. Your belief becomes louder than their hesitation. You don't beg them to stay. You know they were never meant to leave. You are not an option. You are the destination. The moment you believe that, so do they. Doubt is a wall that blocks attraction. But self-assurance tears down every barrier between you and the love you desire. When you believe you're already wanted, you release the energy of lack, and what's left is pure magnetism. Confidence doesn't ask for permission. It walks into the room knowing it belongs. And when you live in that space, they feel it. Suddenly, they can't get you off their mind. You become the unresolved thought, the mystery they can't shake, the comfort they never expected. That is the power of certainty. It's not aggressive. It's effortless. When you stop needing proof, the proof appears. When you stop seeking signs, they show up. You don't need them to choose you. You just need to choose the version of yourself who's already loved. And once you do, their heart opens, their actions shift, and their path leads straight to you. Your specific person already belongs to you in the realm of belief. The moment you act like their desire is a guarantee, the universe must catch up. They don't need to say it for you to feel it. They don't need to show it for you to know it. Their soul already recognizes yours, and your conviction sharpens that signal. You are not here to hope, you are here to declare, not from ego, but from truth. The truth that you are magnetic, worthy, and already chosen. When you act from that space, everything around you starts to reflect it. Their heart shifts. Their awareness wakes up. Their desire becomes focused because you aligned with the outcome. You became the energy of love fulfilled, and they are now responding to that pull. You're not manipulating, you're manifesting. And in this story, love is not missing. It's moving, and it's coming straight for you.